Denver could have easily broken up the Jokic-Murray duo after years of slumps, injuries, and the find Jokic a new Robin talk. But after Jokic's scary injury, we now know why the Nuggets kept Jokic and Jamal Murray together.
Najee is on. Murray way out. Yeah, got it. Tale of two cities. Now Murray in on Nembhard. Turn, floated up, got it. Murray's in the lane, over Nembhard, knocks it in.
For years, the Denver Nuggets lived under a quiet but constant question. How long could Nikola Jokić and Jamal Murray really work together? But right now, it seems they have their answer. With the Joker out, Murray is posting career-high averages of 25 points, 6.9 assists, playing a team-high 35.2 minutes per game, and he's doing all this despite a left ankle injury. But as great as all this is, there's more to come, and here's why. First off, even the doubters now believe in Jamal Murray.
Perk, I told you Jamal Murray was going to be an all-star before the season.
I didn't disagree.
But Jamal Murray has always had that aura. I'm sure you can Google it. You know, I also recently Googled myself, and honestly, I wish I hadn't. I found pages of my personal info being sold online by data broker sites. We're talking name, address, phone number, even some of my relatives, my neighbors, my socials, and even some of the stuff I owned. Like seriously, it's kinda scary. That's why I started using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura automatically finds where your information is being sold and gets it removed. Unlike other online security services, Aura also monitors the dark web, protects your passwords, gives you real-time fraud alerts, and even includes a VPN and antivirus. They also offer up to $5 million in identity theft insurance if anything ever happens, which honestly gives me way more peace of mind. Click the link in the description below to try Aura free for 14 days at aura.com/hoopers. It's wild how much of your info they can remove in even the first week. Seriously, give it a try. Again, that's aura.com/HOOPERS. Now, back to the video. Before the injuries, before the doubts, before the trade machine arguments, there was the bubble. In the 2020 playoffs, Jamal Murray was not just good, he was unstoppable. Night after night, he erupted against elite defenses for 50 points. He did it all. Deep pull-ups, fearless drives, and complete control of the moment. And Jokic was right there orchestrating everything, manipulating coverages and delivering passes that turned Murray's confidence into chaos for opposing teams. What made that run special was not just the numbers, it was how naturally their game and personalities fit together. Even Jokic admitted it.
The chemistry between us is really good.
Around the league, players were watching closely. They saw something forming that did not look like a temporary hot streak.
I think him and Joker, their dynamic, man, it's no better 1-2 punch in the league.
Eventually, the duo would go on to win Mile High City her first ever NBA championship in 2023. However, you see, the bubble version of Jamal Murray set an impossible standard. So, when Jamal Murray suffered that ACL injury, everything changed. Murray missed the entire 2021-22 season, and when he finally returned, the league did not wait patiently. Some nights he looked close to himself, other nights the burst was gone, the rhythm was off, and the box score did not match the memory. The Nuggets were winning, but the questions kept stacking up. Although he showed up in the playoffs in 2023, the questions never really went away. Was Bubble Murray a one-time thing? Could he still be trusted as Jokic's long-term partner? Or was Denver holding on for too long? The narrative shifted from patience to urgency. Jokic was in the middle of his MVP prime, and the league does not forgive hesitation when championships are on the line. And so people started talking about Jokic needing a new Robin. Not because Murray was bad, but because he was no longer untouchable. Denver heard all of it, and still, they did nothing. Because what the outside world saw as decline, the Nuggets saw as interruption. On December 29th against Miami, Jokic went down, and for a few seconds it felt like the nightmare scenario had arrived. ACL fears began to spread, but luckily it wasn't that serious. However, we had seen the Nuggets crumble whenever Jokic wasn't on the court, so this did mean trouble. On top of that, Gordon was out, Brown was out, and so was Johnson and Valanciunas. This was the exact moment critics had warned about, the moment where Denver's loyalty would finally cost them. But, as Kevin Garnett once said, Jamal Murray was motivated.
You know what? But he was motivated. He came off like, you know what, y'all forgot about me. Y'all got me fucked up.
Right.
Like, that's how he was playing.
With Jokic sidelined and the roster thinned down to spare parts, Jamal Murray became the offense by necessity. Night after night, the ball was in his hands. The defense loaded up on him, and the margin for error disappeared. And instead of breaking down, he elevated. Murray was not just getting hot, he was controlling games again while playing heavy minutes on a tight ankle. And around the league, people started to notice.
1,000%. It's probably two guards in the East that's playing better than Jamal Murray right now, and that's Steph Curry and SGA at the point guard position. Other than that, he's right there in the conversation.
Finally, Murray was doing it without Jokic, doing it while being schemed against, doing it while Denver was still winning games they were not supposed to win. People were now putting him in the top 3 point guards in the West.
Well, this year, no doubt, when you look at the second best team in the Western Conference and where they are in the standings and what the situation is without their all-world Hall of Fame MVP Jokic, yes.
This was not Murray filling space until Jokic returned. This was Murray reminding everyone exactly who he is when the lights get hot. But how come Denver never lost faith in him all these years? The simple answer is, Denver never viewed Jokic and Murray as a luxury pairing. They viewed them as a structure. One bends defenses with gravity and vision, the other punishes mistakes with shot making and aggression. When one falls, the other carries. JJ Redick on what Michael Malone once said about Murray.
He referred to Jamal Murray as the other superhero.
Note he did not say second. But such a relationship can only work when you have a selfless leader like Nikola Jokic, who regards who should have been his Robin as a leader.
He's shooting the ball really well. He's a really good leader out there, and we're just following him.
That line says everything. Not surviving, not holding it together, leading. The way it works is Jokic bends the game mentally, and Murray breaks it emotionally. Together, they give Denver answers no single star ever could. But there's still so much ahead, and the Joker himself can't wait to see Jamal Murray do more.
He knows what he needs to do, and I really like to see that because we really need him. He's last year or 2 years ago, he was our best player in most of the games.
This is the belief that Nikola Jokic has in Jamal Murray, and it's also what Denver has in him. It is why Denver never chased panic trades, and it's why they ignored the noise. Because when the pressure hit, when the MVP went down, and when the season could have unraveled, the foundation held. And that is why the Nuggets kept Jokic and Jamal Murray together. Not out of loyalty, out of belief that when it matters most, this pairing always finds its way back to the top. And for the first time in a long time, the league has seen that Jamal Murray can lead the Nuggets to wins without their Joker on the floor. But this has changed how they view the Canadian. Right now in NBA history, only 3 players have had multiple road games in their career with 50-plus points on 75% or better shooting. Those players are Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and Jamal Murray. Now, that's elite company. But what's changed most during this stretch isn't just Jamal Murray's stat line, it's how the league is talking about him again. This doesn't feel like a hot streak people are waiting to cool off. It feels like a reminder. The same reminder Denver never forgot. The fact is, the Nuggets don't need Murray to be consistent in January. They need him to be dangerous in May. And this stretch showed he still has that switch. This is the version Denver trusted would show up when things got uncomfortable. The one that doesn't shrink when the pressure shifts. The one that makes defenses panic again. The version that makes teammates say this:
"It's a bad duo. Those are bad boys right there."
Or NBA legends go,
Just currently.
They won. Ain't nobody better than them.
So that's the best duo
That's
right
the best duo in the league.
Right now. Okay.
And this is going to be the new roadmap.
Jokic is working his way back. Murray is already in rhythm. The role players are slowly returning. And suddenly, the Nuggets don't look like a team trying to survive the season. They look like a team sharpening weapons. When Jokic returns, this won't be a reset. It'll be an upgrade. Murray has already recalibrated himself as a primary option. That only makes the two-man game more lethal when the MVP steps back on the floor. What we're witnessing now is that, for NBA teams, guarding Denver means worrying about more than just the best player in the world. This is why the Nuggets never broke them up. Not because of nostalgia, not because of contracts, but because when everything tilted against them, Jamal Murray proved he could still stand at the center of the storm. Jokic and Murray aren't just a duo that works when everything is perfect. They're a partnership that survives injuries, doubts, slumps, and chaos, and comes out stronger. And as Jokic's return approaches, one thing is clear. Denver didn't cling to the past. They invested in a future that's still very much alive. So, do you think this year this Denver team has all it takes to win another championship? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Now, if you want to understand why Jokic's legacy may be facing its biggest test yet, watch. The Nikola Jokic legacy is in serious danger.